Hi there, folks. Welcome to today's episode of the Chaikin Minute. I'm your host, David Shulin. In today's Chaikin Minute, we are going to discuss one of the views in the workspace. And tying into the last video we did before the Labor Day holiday, we are going to talk about signals and alerts. And we're going to do that by discussing the alert view. There is a screen, a view here in the workspace that gives you access to all of the alerts and signals that have triggered on any list in the last 2 trading days. We access our other view by the icons in the top right corner of the screen. We are currently on the watch list view. We've previously talked about the panel view, and today we're going to talk about the bell, which is the alert view. This bell has a 20 in it. It is telling me that my currently highlighted list, called example webinar, has 20 different signals or alerts. Let's give it a click. This is what the alert view looks like, separated into 2 columns: bullish alerts and signals on the left, bearish alerts and signals on the right. All signals and alerts are here for 2 days. So you will notice that all of my buy signals are listed as today. But as I go through some of my sell signals, as I have more of them, as we're recording this on a Monday, the last trading day before today was a Friday. And you, of course, can see some sell signals based on Friday. Now, remember, signals and alerts are triggered based on the closing price the day before. So any alerts you see for today, for example, your relative strength breakouts on PM and the XLC communications ETF, are based on Friday's closing price. Those are the active signals for today. CCEP, the relative strength sell signal, is based on the closing price Thursday, was active for Friday, but we will leave them here on the screen for 2 trading days for you. When you look at a chart and you see, does it have a buy or sell signal today? We only show you the signals triggered for today. If I double click PM, this is going to take me to PM's chart. And we can see that we have a buy signal, relative strength breakout signal for PM. However, if I were to double click CCEP here, we are not going to see its sell signal because it was not triggered for today. It was triggered for Friday. Just keep that in mind, but we're giving you that information, right? A signal triggered a couple days ago could still certainly be very useful and valid. We also, beyond the 6 pairs of buy and sell signals, see other alerts listed here at the bottom. There are 3 types, 2 of which are earnings based. We see estimate revisions. If Wall Street analysts' mean average estimates have been modified for a stock, you will see it here. If the estimate revision has gone up, it is a bullish estimate revision. It is on the left side, as we see for DGX. On the other hand, Delta Airlines here had an estimate revision that went down 4 cents. The power gauge rating is not actually relevant here. The fact of the matter is the stocks that are having earnings estimate revisions up are more likely to be bullish, which is the case here, right? DGX could be a bearish stock and still have a bullish estimate revision and be listed on the left. In fact, that's not the case, right? Delta Airlines is bearish rated as well, and it's having a negative estimate revision, a bearish one. We know it's a bearish rated stock because of the power gauge rating right there. The other earnings related information we'd see is an earnings surprise. Love here, for example, was expected. Its estimates were to be negative, and it actually reported positive earnings. It's a bearish rated stock, but that is a bullish earnings surprise, as it did beat. Any misses would be on the right. And lastly, we will see power gauge alerts here. If power gauge ratings have changed to bullish or have changed to bearish, respectively, you will be notified on this screen. Now, remember, the alert view exists for any list in Chaikin Analytics. I currently have one of my own user lists, the example webinar list we've been using throughout these videos, highlighted right here. I could click any of my user lists and would see it. I could click an industry group. What are the alerts and signals inside the consumer finance industry group? Great, here you go. Nothing bearish today, some bullish. We could do it for any industry group we like. Folks, we could do it for an index, right? What about inside the Dow? Here you go. Today, the Dow only has a single buy signal on Microsoft, right? You can do it on any and all of them, a particular ETF. What's going on inside that healthcare ETF? Only, there you go. No buy signals today. Only sell signals, some positive bullish alerts on estimates. Or you could dive into, any type of ETF you were looking for. What about some large cap growth ETFs? What's going on in stocks inside those? If you wanted to take a top down approach and find a strong ETF and then a strong stock within it, even the Chaikin hot lists, right? Even the Chaikin hot lists. You said, oh, those featured bulls. Do any of the classic bulls have signals today? There aren't many of them. They don't. They don't. What about the Chaikin ideas? What about analyst darlings? Okay. Analysts digging it and some buy signals today. Maybe that's one way you want to approach it. Any list has an alert view. We can see the number is now 2 in the top right corner because there's only 2 for this list we are currently viewing. The alert view is a quick and easy way to get a multitude of information about signals and about alerts on any list in Chaikin Analytics. It can help you monitor your own stocks. It can help you monitor a watch list, but it can also help you take the top-down approach by looking for the best ideas, perhaps, inside strong parts of the market with the help of industry groups, indices, or ETFs. We hope you've enjoyed today's Chaikin Minute. We'll see you again tomorrow.